So I first started thinking about priesthood and seminary around 2nd to 3rd grade. Of course, back then I wouldn't have known what seminary was or what those big things would have been, but that's when I first felt God's call, is during one of Father Dell's masses.
It wasn't until about 8th grade when I first had my thought about going to the seminary. Just the thought of being a priest popped into my head. Just thought about celebrating Mass and celebrating weddings and just kind of being there in like the big moments of everyone's lives, but also the mundaneness of everyone's lives as well.
So I'd say Scotus prepared me for the life in the seminary by giving me the opportunities and making me available for like all these amazing retreats. We had Christ in the tabernacle in the school, and so it just really prepared me for a life of prayer.
It really helped me with the catechism class that I took this semester. Going through the class and reading through the catechism, I saw a lot of similarities between what I already knew from Scotus and a lot of what I was learning in the catechism. And then just the workload that Scotus has really helped to prepare me.
This path is really important to me because I think that every man should just consider, like, is God calling him to the priesthood or to the married life? I really think that in my life it's brought me a lot of joy, just spending time with God and growing in my vocation. It's just really big because no matter what, if God calls me to the priesthood at the end of this journey, or if he calls me to the married life, I know that I'd be growing in virtue and I'd be growing in something that I want to see at the end of my life. And so that's just why it's really big to me.
It's going to be what fulfills me the most in the end, because he knows me best and he is going to see that I'll be happier if I take this path instead of this path. I think the biggest goal I have is just to try to be a priest that everyone can be proud of, that I am preaching the Word of God to the best of my ability.